Okay, wait, I have a fun idea. So my goal for today is to clean out my bookcase, because A, it's just really messy and there's like a million things on it, and B, I want to like get rid of a lot of books, but I don't think I will. So I thought it would be fun to actually like film a video and make it a movie. So clean my bookcase with me. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. I'm very excited. Okay, let's go. Sparkly skull, nice decor. I think it's time to say bye to that. Little minion, can't say bye to that. So I will put him on my bed regardless. I got a necklace from Randy for my birthday. Isn't it amazing? It came in this bag, which is trash. That's on the floor. My mom got me this piggy bank. This is Have a Cheddar year, like years ago, but I keep it because why wouldn't I? So can't throw that anymore because it's made of glass. And then my mommy made me a Valentine, so I am gonna keep it. And then she also got me this one because she knows I love Baby Yoda. So this isn't Baby Yoda, but it's the thought that counts. Okay. And then maybe a year ago, Sammy got me my favorite scent candle, Peach Bellini. Smell it, sniff. Good. I keep it on my bookcase in my orange pile because it looks good. Okay, this is fun because you get to know me and we get to clean, we get to hang out. Little Way scalp and body scrub. Little Dr. Brand pore purifying cleanser. Actually, I have to start using this. I think I got this in either in a BoxyCharm or something. And then last year when I went to get my eyebrows done by her handleless Trade, she's amazing. She told me that she was doing this challenge where every $5 she gets throughout the year, she just puts it in a jar, and then at the end of the year she takes $5, because you know it's kind of rare. It's not rare you get a $5 bill, but you don't get those often. So she would like put it in here. So I did that, but then we went on lockdown. So let's see how much money I've saved. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50. I've saved $50. Just kidding, I've saved much more money than this. But in terms of $5 bills, that's what we got. There was a 20 in there too. I made these. And then my friend Mace got me this little lunchbox, and I just keep it up here because I don't know what else to do with it. So, you know. Okay, this is going really well. Random makeup bag by the makeup eraser. It's this cloth and you get it wet and it just takes all your makeup off. It's literally fantastic. I don't know why it's on my bookshelf. It's kind of nasty. I'll wash it. And then I have 2 eyeshadow palettes that I've never used. I kind of want to donate these to someone. Goodbye. My water bottle. Gonna keep it here because I'm thirsty. And then we have just random letters. Okay. Okay. We have this little monkey that's actually a bag. Like you open it and it turns into a reusable bag. I don't know why. I have that where it's from. My friend Mace, once again, gave me buffalo wing soda, which I'm scared to try. Can't throw that because it's glass. Are you guys having fun? I'm having so much fun. Okay. I have a little taser. It's not on. Oh, okay. Safety, ladies. Well, it's not a taser because I think tasers are illegal. It's a stun gun. Anyways, keep that on me. I have 2 random pots for my succulents. Okay, also going away. Okay, this is just my favorite. Okay, focus. There we go. I have a Degrassi box DVD set because Degrassi was not available anywhere back in the day except on DVD, and now you can find it on streaming sites, but I have boxed sets of it. I have another makeup bag with caramel popcorn inside. That's really fun. Little weird. I have my backup skincare. I'm almost done with it. This is what I use. I love Belief, so I just keep that there. And that's it. We have these two things, but we don't need to show those on camera. Okay, so now that I have that done, I'm gonna take out books by books. Well, not all of them. We'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do. Okay, this is gonna be a long video. That's fine. I think I'm gonna take out the books I know I don't want. This book is called You. No, it's not. Is it called? Yes, it is. I've never read it. I just own it. And I was gonna get rid of it, but I just read the inside cover and it seems like it's a psychological thriller, which is why I bought it. So I'm gonna keep it and like read it. Okay, so first off, I have this book called The Perfect Mother. I got it from my Book of the Month subscription. And this is a really good psychological thriller with an unexpected twist, but I'm never gonna read it again. So, no. And we have Queenie, which was fantastic. I don't know how to describe it. Fun and fresh, modern love. Not modern love, modern book, being a millennial. Very good, but I'm not gonna read this book again. So, goodbye to that. Oh, my prom pictures in there. Don't know why. Not gonna keep this book. Thank you. Okay, so I used to really love Augustin Barrow's books, you know, Running with Scissors and stuff, but I don't think he's like a really good. I think there's been scandals. But this is a book about how to survive things you don't know how. It's just a book of essays. Bye. I got that for my friend when he was going through something, and then I bought it for myself, and we just don't need that energy anymore. Memories from Cherry Harvest, also very good. Russian, Jewish, multi-generational. Not gonna read it again. Also, don't remember this book, so I'm not gonna. I'm only trying to keep books because I have so many that like mean something to me. So, goodbye to those. Love, Chuck Palahniuk. I'm gonna keep this because I really like him and this is like old Hollywood-ish. So I'm gonna keep that. Okay. But now I kind of want to show you guys my book collection. So let's do different angles. There we go. Okay, clearly have to keep Desperate Housewives because that's one of my favorite shows. 1Q84, amazing book. Never read Will. Their Eyes Are Watching God. I know this is a fantastic book and I love Zora, but I low-key hated it, so I'm going to try and read it again to like it. Love Drew. The Witches, of course. 1984 classic. No One Is Coming to Save You. Fantastic book. These are all my vintage Nancy Drew books, which like inspire me in life, so they're not going anywhere. This is The Glass Castle. This is literally my favorite book. Everyone needs to read it. Random Family. Another incredible book. Childhood books. Dry. One of my favorite. Also memoirs, so I need to keep that. Matilda, duh. You, come on. That's such a good read. Then Just Talk About That. Loved On the Road. I had a beatnik phase in high school. Switcheroo is about this like wife who switches places with her husband's lover, and it's like one of my favorite books. It's such a good read. Anyways, that's this shelf. Let's move on to this shelf. Okay. From scratch, this is the history of the Food Network. It's amazing. I got it at a garage sale, so everyone needs it. Sweet Bitter, fantastic book, also great show. We got some graphic novels that don't fit. Another book, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because of course. Okay, Life of Pi. I know everyone's obsessed with it. And it's like good, but I'm never gonna read that again. We have Sula, Toni Morrison. We Only Know So Much. Okay, goodbye. Fahrenheit 451. Okay, Tiny Beautiful Things. Everyone read this and cry. This is amazing. Okay, I have The Grumpy Guide to Life. Actually signed by Grumpy Cat. I met Tartar Sauce when she was alive. R.I.P. Okay, The Changed. What is this? I bought this book for $1. We're gonna hold this. I feel like this book means something to me. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. Everyone needs to read this book. I stole this from my bio teacher in high school. Sorry, Miss Golden. I Want Candy, one of my most favorite books growing up. Very, you know, rock and roll. Very like coming of age, San Francisco, naughty, amazing. Becoming Naomi Leon, also one of my favorite books growing up. The Kin, really used to like it as a child. I'm never reading this book again. Goodbye. Pippi Longstocking, Double Fudge. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I've never read this book. I just have it on my bookshelf because everyone reads this book and like I need to read it, but I haven't, but I will. Back in college, I took a literature novel class with BB and John about on the road books. So all the books we read were like about journeys on the road, you know, like On the Road by Jack Kerouac. And then this is a really good one too, so I'm gonna keep it because it reminds me of that. Conversations with Friends, not as good as Normal People, we know this, but also the first Sally Rooney book you read you're gonna love more than the other. That's my theory and I stand by it. Oh my god, wait, I can put red books up here. What am I doing? Well, maybe not. We'll see. Irvine Welsh, Ecstasy. I also never read this. I bought this back in the day because My Chemical Romance actually not stole her name, were inspired by an Irvine Welsh book, or like a blurb. It said like 50 tales about a chemical romance, and that's how they got their name. So I was like, I'm gonna read Irvine Welsh and be cool. So that's my cool book. More Chuck book, you know, the guy who wrote Fight Club. I'm like very into these books. More vintage Nancy Drew. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Don't need it. The Psychopath Test. Very good book. I think I stole this from someone, so sorry. I still have not read it. That's as far as I go in the book, but I like to keep it. The Adventures of Mark Twain. Oh my god, that's me on a high school field trip. Right there. Right there. I should probably be checking these books to make sure I don't have other things. A Little Failure. Soviet Immigration. That's why I bought it. Haven't read it. I buy a lot of books that I don't read. Well, that's whatever. The Best American series. This is an anthology of books, which, fun fact, I helped create in high school. So my photo's in here. Shout out to my boy Dave Eggers. But yeah, I'm not going to show you this because it has, you know, my whole life. It has like where I went to school and like my name or whatever. But that's me in a book. I helped make this book, so I have to keep it. And then I have another Dave Eggers book because I love him as an author, and then I got to work with him in high school, which is beautiful. And then this is actually signed by him. He said, "I'm so smart, so open-minded, and so interpersonally gifted." How nice is that? How nice is that? Thank you. Gertrude Stein, Tender Buttons, because duh. And then this is Someone by Alice Mitchell. What is this? bye. Okay, that one's done. Yay. Next shelf. Before She Knew Him, really good thriller. Don't need it anymore. Never gonna read it again. The Golden State. Ugh, I need to read it. It looks really good. That's why I bought it. And then my other favorite books growing up, well, like Super Fudge. This is vintage as fuck. Were the Alice series, like Alice Alone, Alice All Grown Up. So I have those, and then I have the Princess Diary books as well. When do you get rid of your childhood books? You know? Great book. Ask again. Yes, not gonna read it again. So no to that. I have a bunch of film books that I love. So this one is called Channeling Blackness. It's about race and television. So keeping that. Oh, that does not fit there. Also, some of my other favorites were A Series of Unfortunate Events. I have to keep that. Let the Right One In. Fantastic horror book. Not gonna read it again. I think anyone, like Swedish, Norway, Danish, those countries make the best horror books in my opinion. More Nancy Drew, and then Pippi Longstocking, other childhood favorites. This is a great book. I'm not gonna read it again, but it was fantastic. Oh my god, Summer Intern, such a funny book. Loved it when I was a child, but it's not like a meaningful child book, so we'll get rid of that. This is one of my favorite books in the world. Please, everyone read Normal People. Oh, it doesn't fit there. Breakfast in Bloomingdale's was also one of my favorite books as a child, so I'm gonna keep that one because that's more. It means something to me. Okay, Instructions for Living. We don't need that. I don't know. This is by the same lady who wrote The Glass Castle, so it's still a good book. Not as good as The Glass Castle. OG Pippi Longstocking book. Then we have The Kite Runner, classic. I actually have 2 copies of that, so I don't need another one. Okay, my turn. Okay, stop it. This is my favorite author. She's amazing. She wrote Big Little Lies. She wrote, what else is she? I mean, she's written a lot of like psychological mystery books. So I'm gonna keep those. Psychological thrillers. Then we have another Watching Race, Television and Race Studies book. The House on Mango Street, classic. Shanghai Girls, really good. Not gonna read it again. The Infinite Times. Isn't this a really pretty book? Not gonna read it again. That's gonna fall over soon. Gucci's autobiography. Got her as a present from Randy for Christmas one year. Clearly have to keep that. You Should Have Known. This is the book that The Undoing is based on, and it's fantastic. So I'm gonna keep that. Good read. Can't show you that book. Sundown Motel, really good psych thriller. Don't need that. Once again, my girl Leanne, 9 Perfect Strangers. This is actually being turned into a television show as we speak, and it's gonna be fantastic. So don't say I didn't put you on. Don't say. Girl in Translation, really great coming of age story. I'm gonna keep that. Okay, stop falling. Fun Home, fantastic graphic novel. Love that. Everything's Falling. Hidden Bodies. This is the follow-up to You. I don't think I need this. Like, I've read it. I've seen the show. I'm gonna say bye to these books. In college, I took a psych and law class, and we read about American juries, and this was fascinating. And it's all about trials, so I'm gonna keep this. because I'm into that shit. And then classic. I can't get rid of Lolita, no matter as hard as I try. Okay, I think we need to change positions. This is what we're looking like so far, so that's really good. Look at how many books we've gotten rid of. This is very funny because you're, oops, sorry, one second. You're sitting in one of my bookshelves. Not my bookshelf, my dresser. Randy just sent me a sassy message because I got Mexican food for lunch and I texted him a photo of it and now he's mad at me. Sorry, baby. Give a phone. Okay, back. Okay. This bitch, Erin Hildenbrod, writes fantastic. I like to call them, this is not gonna focus. I like to call them beach/bubble bath books. Clearly I'm not going to read it again, so that's a no. Okay, I think we need to, do you need to be in this? No, there's no room in that drawer. You're staying here. I think I'm going to get a boba later. Okay, anyways. Auschwitz, great book. I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep it. One of my many copies of The Great Gatsby. Clearly this one's the most used and loved, so I clearly have to keep that. And then To Kill a Mockingbird because duh. Oh, this book is not on the right book. Oh, What Happens in Paradise. See, that was Winter in Paradise and this is What Happens in Paradise, and both of them are going back to paradise. Another Alice book. Flaming Iguanas is a great book and it has art throughout it, so it's like really fun to read. Okay, who read Molly Moon's incredible book of hypnotism? Because this book made me as a child. Okay, we have Harry Potter. The Girl She Used to Be. That doesn't seem like a book I need to keep. The Girl on the Train. Fantastic book. The Bell Jar, because what depressed feminist isn't. I was actually want to reread this, but mentally I don't know if that's where I am just yet. Okay, P.S. I Love You and P.S. Longer Later Later. Great book when I was a child. Oh my god, this is, I can't believe I'm getting rid of all of my child books. I know it's over. Me and this book are over, that's for sure. Harry Potter. My Harry Potters are out of line. Back in middle school, I was friends with this girl whose mom's friend got, I don't know who she was. Ellen Clages wrote this book and The Green Glass Sea, and it was a fantastic book, so I kept that. And then I have, see, I have all the Princess Diary books. Do I keep those? Hot Pink, I don't know why. I only bought this book because it was cute. I didn't read it. We don't need that anymore. Television. Dude, I'm telling you, me and Augustin and his books. I'm gonna keep that. Casey Ho's Hot Body Year Round. I don't need it. Thank you. Vintage Nancy Drew, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, this was one of my favorite series when I was a kid. The A-List. It's like Gossip Girl, but LA. Have to keep it. Okay. Both fantastic psych thrillers, but I don't need them. This from 2 years ago? I feel like I just read it. Thank you for giving me time. Okay. More Dave Eggers. Heartbreaking Work of a Staggering Genius. This book is gonna break you. Put you back together. You know, I think it's time to say bye to James Franco. Duh. And then this one is also really good, but we don't, I think I don't need to hold on to my traumatic books anymore. What do you think? Queen of Cool, also a great book, also not meant for my age group anymore. Little Altars Everywhere. Oh, this is really good too. But so this is by the same person who wrote Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood. And it's great, but I don't need it anymore, so thank you. The Last Time I Lied. No more lying. Lil Wayne's memoir of when he was in jail. Thank you, Randy. The Mars Room, another fantastic, really interesting book. I might actually keep that one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna think it now. It Chooses You, Miranda July, of course. I might keep this. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow, we're getting rid of a lot. We're almost done. I also can't tell this is straight, so I'm sorry. Okay, Running with Scissors. I have to keep it. Awkward Moments with Men. I kind of have to. I have to keep that. Reconstructing Amelia. Really good. This actually needs to be made into a movie. It's like Gone Girl type shit. Lost Exit to Brooklyn. Once again, me and my beatnik era. I don't think we need. Ugh. I'm gonna keep it for now. Let's see. Ooh. Fight Club. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The Road. I actually really did not like that book, so I don't want it. A Girl's Life Online. So good. But I can just watch an episode of Criminal Minds for that. Okay. You know what? We don't need Lost Exit to Brooklyn. We don't need it. Okay, this is what top second book of all time in my life. The Nanny Diaries. You can clearly tell that this book has been used and loved. This is like my favorite book. I will reread it a million times. Also, Memoirs of a Geisha. Fantastic. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Come on. If you're weird, you're weird. Another Best American book. Esperanza Rising. Another Augustin Barr. See, I'm telling you. I have a lot of his books. The Catcher in the Rye, of course, and A Raisin in the Sun, of course. My English teacher would be so proud of me right now. You know, we're all obsessed with Dead Girls, like America is in True Crime and Murder. This is a book of essays about it and like LA and like growing up. It's really good. Highly recommend. I don't need to say anything about this book. We all know why. I have it. Okay. Oh my god. Money Diaries, baby. If you don't read Refinery 29 Money Diaries, I don't know what you're doing. Get on it. Okay. This is, so you know Brandon Boyd from Incubus. This is like his book of art. I'm gonna ask if my brother wants this. I got it for my birthday from a friend, but I don't really get. Okay, let's see. Ugh, more Series of Unfortunate Event books. An American Marriage. Fantastic book. Fantastic book. When Life Gives You Lululemons. Absolutely hilarious. Don't need to read it again. More film books. So this one is Mixed Race Hollywood, and then this is Classic Hollywood, Classic Whiteness. Fantastic. Save Me the Plums is Memoir and a Food. She was like the editor-in-chief of Gourmet Magazine, and this is a fantastic book, and it has really good recipes. Not that I've made them, but they look really good. A Little Life. This actually might be Carly Rose's copy. Let me just tell you, this book will break you. I don't have anything else to say. Made. Fantastic memoir. I love memoirs. That's my favorite genre of book. And then I have this crazy world cinema book that I don't need, but I keep. Because it gives me edge. It gives me street cred. Another Harry Potter. Harry Potter. The Wives, great book. This should also be made into a show. Gonna say goodbye to Stassi Schroeder. This is my habit tracker. The real habit was I should have used this more. I used 3 pages, so we'll try again. This is my most favorite book in the world. It's just beautiful selfies of Kim Kardashian. This is my second favorite book. It's just beautiful selfies of me. Like, come on. This is a present. This is a book. Come on. Great. Duh. The bottom shelf is all my inspiring books. Everything's so dusty. Duh. Can't show you this, but just know it's inspiring. Okay. The Last Story of Mina Lee. Fantastic book. Will not read it again. So basically I'm just getting rid of all of my book of the month because they're like a one-time read. The Knockout Queen, another great book. The Beauty and Breaking is an amazing memoir. Will not be getting rid of that. A Good Neighborhood, good book. Yeah. Duh. Also, isn't it wild that I don't have any of the Twilight books because I have no idea where any of them are. But I have Midnight Sun. Come on. Was this not the book of 2020? Read that. Read this. And then read this. Also read that. Have not really learned any of the lessons in this book, but it's there. Read this. Really interesting book. I just can't finish it. Also read this. So that's my bookshelf. I have way more books on the other side of the room, but I don't want to bring my camera and it's gonna die. So I'm gonna sit here for a sec, think about my books, and then I'm gonna rearrange this and make this pretty. But I can't believe we're getting rid of like 2 shelves of books, which is just gonna make me want to buy more books. So I'm gonna get a boba later, I've decided. Okay, I'll see you guys later when this is fully done. But if you have any book recommendations for me, please drop them below because I need more books. I need them. Okay.